Grayson, do you remember probably it's over a year now. I got the letter in the mail from my dentist. They broke up with me. Do you remember
Yeah,
this?
you wanna know whose fingers are in your mouth. I remember.
Yeah, and it's not the right thing to do to just fucking send a letter to somebody saying, thanks, but I'm moving on with my life. I don't need a Dear John letter from my dentist.
From your dentist.
Anyways, I declared in this podcast I was going to find a new dentist. And then, guess what? I found love again. The new dentist is great, who took over the practice.
Do they got good fingers?
She has good fingers. And she also recommended Invisalign. The other guy didn't do that.
That's great. I'm very happy for you. And
so now I have more petite fingers in my mouth, and the space in my front teeth is gone.
That's great.
Huzzah!
I've also had some good recommendations for Invisalign. My partner Ellie has Invisalign that we got her set up with, and oh, look at that! Yeah, did they put the did they put the blocks on your? They put the buttons on you. Yep. Yeah, she got those too, and she has a lot of crowding in the bottom of her.
So
mouth,
do I. I got a cracked tooth. Didn't even realize it was from the crowding.
Whoa!
I thought I bit something and it broke the tooth.
Dang, it's not what you want. So it's good recommendations there as well. That it works. It works really fast. You do have to brush your teeth a lot, and you have to be like stringent about not eating outside of the time that you should be eating or whatever.
Yeah, I'm getting farther along, I am breaking those rules.
Yeah, I think that's probably common. It's a lot of work, but I mean, it's crazy. Like you saying like getting the Dear John letter from your dentist.
And then he had the fucking gall to like 2 months later send me this like handwritten note. Handwritten.
Thank you for your business.
I'm so happy with my life now. I'll spend time with my grandson, yada, yada, yada. And by the way, I'm a realtor now. So if you want to buy
He's
real
a realtor
estate, let me know.
Oh.
It was a sales pitch.
Gross. Oh, it's like he like took the Rolodex.
Yes.
Out the door with him.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucked up. I think actually that's probably a violation of the it's like a non-arbitration. The other one, non-compete clause. When you like,
is that how that works for a dentist?
Well,
I just had an
when
NDA
you get started
to
at a company, maybe an NDA. I mean, it's not HIPAA, but like, it's weird. You shouldn't take the Rolodex with you when you leave. That's pretty like, that's like scalping client. Like if I was working for a company making like mapping software, and I'm like, I can make better mapping software, and I know all the clients, I'm going to leave, start my own company, bring the Rolodex of contacts with me, and then scalp all of them, undercutting the price because it's just me. Like that's pretty like cut and dry, a no-no, at least a no-no. If not,
don't abuse our relationship, what we had together.
Illegal. It's good that you got fingers that are slender and not like too meaty or too sharp. When Ellie had her Invisalign put in, or like the blocks put on and stuff, she had this like lady putting them on and an assistant who both had fake nails, pointed fake nails. Yeah, long ones, and they were pointy. Like, no, don't. It's like one of the unspoken rules of dentistry. Don't have long,
it's like
pointy nails.
You go to the dentist and you get your teeth clean and they floss teeth and you're bleeding. And you're like, what? You're bleeding. It's like, yeah, you have fake nails in my mouth.
You shoved cloth between my teeth and went up and down really hard. You flossed way harder for me than I ever do. Of course they're bleeding. Like, it reminds me of this, the contractor that I've been dealing with. Soft pivot here. The like breakup letter thing reminded me of it. Like, so I have this contractor who, for legal reasons, will remain nameless. It's a whole company too. They're like an emergency disaster mitigation company. For sake of argument, we'll call this guy's name Chuck. So Chuck gives me, we had this water leak in our shower. The water was leaking from the shower down into the kitchen below the main bathroom. And so the drywall and the kitchen ceiling's damaged, and the grout in the shower was the thing that's leaking. So we're going to need to repair that too. I put some duct tape over it for now just to stop it, which worked. and a little Flex Seal. But we had to get the emergency mitigation crew in to like take apart the ceiling and dry it, and we had the dryers going for like 24, 48 hours or whatever in the kitchen. It wasn't like bad, but if we hadn't, it risks growing mold or whatever. So we had them come in, and I still haven't gotten the bill for the mitigation work that they did. But I opened the claim with my insurance. We get they said it's in the mail. We'll see. And we got the claim for the insurance, and I get the number from the adjuster after she came and visited and looked at it. And she quoted like $1,000 less than this guy gave me an estimate for the repair, not the mitigation, the actual like put the ceiling back. And this guy quoted like $1,000 more than her. And then I'm texting her, emailing her, calling her, whatever with her. She's like, "Can you get him to send like a breakdown?" Because the original estimate he sent literally just had one number, one line item. Yeah. That was it. That was the whole estimate.
Can you itemize this, please?
Yeah. So I'm like, "Hey, the adjuster asked me to ask you if you can make this more detailed, please." And he was like, "Well, I mean, these companies always want to like nickel and dime. Like, how much detail do you want?" And I'm like, "Any? Literally any.
Can I get 2 lines, please?
2 lines? 3? So guess how many? He sent me a new one with 4 lines. And wow, wouldn't you know it? Actually, I think it might have even been 3 lines.
He must have got a headache writing that, huh?
It was literally, oh no, it was 4 if you count the total. But it was the same number. And it's fine to say. It's like $5,000 for his estimate. And the insurance was like a little under 4,000. And so they want to make up that gap in the estimates. And so I asked him on behalf of the adjuster, "Can you give me a more detailed estimate?" The one he sends back, it's not one line, has labor at like $3,500, material $500.
$500?
Yeah. And something called O&P for $1,000. And I didn't even bother to Google it until later.
O&P?
It's overhead and profit.
He put that on there?
Yes.
He's
it was
like on
the
there,
fucking estimate.
What's my ROI on this?
Like, dude, is this your first day? Put it into the cost of the man hours. Put it into the cost of the material. You could
just literally open like ChatGPT and just create me an itemized invoice. This is what I did.
I've never met a professional who is like, this guy's a project manager for a disaster, like 24-hour emergency service contracting company, local, not like national or anything, but like, is this your first day? I've never met somebody who does that type of work.
Maybe it
who
was
is like even
day.
too lazy to use ChatGPT, too lazy to use even AI to write up an estimate for this shit. What are you doing? And I'm like on the phone with the guy. I'm like, "Chuck, I need an estimate with any estimate in it. Please give me some estimate in my estimate." And he's like, "Well, what do you want me to do?" And I'm like, I literally like, I try to keep polite on the phone with people, but I couldn't keep it out of my voice. I was like, "Have you ever written an estimate with the breakdown of the costs based on materials, man hours, etc., like listing the materials, explaining how, like, it doesn't matter how many guys you bring, it doesn't matter how long it takes. More guys, it takes less time. Less guys will take more time, but the man hours shouldn't change. That's like hours divided by the number of guys working. Like, or multiply, like, why am I explaining this to you? How did you get this job? Is this like, it's not your company. Your name is different from the name on the company.
Well, Grayson, there's a sucker born every day. It may have been you.
When a toilet flushes, a shit contractor gets their wings. How about that?
But well, anyways, welcome to the Slightly Biased podcast. Episode 99, the penultimate episode of this podcast.
We're not getting
the end is near.
Penultimate means last or
second to last?
Does penultimate mean second to last?
Yes, I think.
Oh,
yes.
Really? I thought it meant like the culmination, the finale.
The finale is coming, just not right now. The next one, episode 100.
Oh, penultimate does mean second to last.
Yeah.
Wow, who knew? I mean, I guess you.
And Skrillex means from first to last.
Does
You
it
don't know
really?
he was the lead singer from first to last. The emo
Oh,
band and
okay.
like
No.
the aughts.
It's funny. I've been like extremely into this band Bill Murray recently.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
it's a Bilmuri for those who have never heard of them. It's a play on the actor's name. It's
Who?
like tongue in cheek. Bill Murray, the
You mean
famous.
Brian Doyle Murray, his brother?
No. He was a little actor. Done a couple movies. Might have heard of him.
Couple things.
He was
SNL.
in, I think he's most well known for Zombieland and Zombieland 2, whatever one that was.
Oh yeah.
Has a kind of a cameo role. That's a nice house. Anyway, the band, the lead singer slash frontman slash person who it, does everything. It's his whole thing. His name is Johnny Frank, and he was originally like a guitarist for Attack Attack.
Oh yeah, I do remember Attack Attack.
Yeah, way back when, old school like scene music, and or emo
Old
scene
school's like
music.
what, 2006 now? Oh my god.
It was yeah,
God.
like 6 to 08 probably. Back at the Palladium days. I remember seeing them at the Palladium.
I was recently talking to a Zoomer, and I was like looking at him, and I'm like, "When were you born?" And he goes, "I think he said April 2006." And I was like, "Jesus."
I remember that day.
I was a junior in high school when you were born. My God.
Yeah. But anyway, the band is really good. But it reminded me of that guy who went on to do something way better,
Well,
like Skrillex, presumably.
like Skrillex.
Depending on your taste.
From first to last, man, that was great. That was like sophomore year in high school. That was great.
Yeah, but like no one knows who
Very
they are
screamo.
now. Everyone knows who
Very.
Skrillex is. I like Bill Murray because it's or Bill Murray because it's like country went metal. He's like this dude from Ohio who, like so many of the scene artists back then, he was like, it's that area where, they got the like Midwest kind of yeehaw NASCAR culture, but they took it into that direction with the emo and the scene music, and it's great. Like he was like, hey, I love this country stuff. I'm a big fan of the culture, whatever. But like, there was this one guitar riff, and it sounded kind of metal, and I was like, well, what if we take that further? What if we just make metal country music? And he did it, and it's awesome.
He did it.
Highly recommend.
Bitch did it.
Son of a bitch. It's very silly on his performances and interviews. Just like a silly, goofy guy. Makes a lot of his songs and albums are just like shitpost jokes, like silly names.
I thought PDUSA was gonna be like that because some of his songs feel like that. And then I got into all of his discography, and I was like, yeah, not like that at all.
No, that's more like normie, right?
Alt rock maybe, but he's like literally like the elder millennial midlife crisis kind of thing in his lyrics, and I'm like, I took it. That's what I listened to.
Yeah,
PDUSA.
Have you listened to any Noah Kahan?
Yeah.
If you like that kind of ennui, vibe, I think he captures it really well.
He's pretty good. I just never got into it.
Yeah, I mean, no, I did like one listen through of the latest album, and it's like twice the length of like a normal album. It's a really long album, but it's really good. I'd probably give it another listen through soon, but it's really, really like good emotionally, kind of hooks you in music.
Noah Kahan always comes on my Spotify DJ when I'm driving to work at 3:30 in the morning.
It's very.
I don't know why he just does.
Yeah, it's great. It's good music.
That algorithm knows me, I guess. I don't know.
I think it's pretty popular too. That's probably why it gets recommended.
Oh yeah, he's huge. I think he's pretty huge right now.
Yeah, he's doing well.
His COVID era songs really blew him up.
I think. I mean, it's kind of silly to say, but I think Hozier also had kind of a renaissance like that. It's silly because like Hozier was always, decently big, but kind of escaped the one-hit wonder box by just like continuing to put out really good music.
We need another COVID. Really get the juices flowing for those artists.
Yeah, that's that. People died, Vinny. It's not a joking matter.
Oh, that one person we offended. Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, we know. We know COVID was bad. We have to joke about things that were bad because that's how we stay sane.
We're millennials.
It's the
all
burnout.
We experience are bad things.
That millennial burnout will come for you too next, bud. Just wait. Just wait for it.
I asked the Zoomer, I was like, so what does 9/11 mean to you? And he's like, nothing. And I was like, okay.
I'm scared of that response, actually. I don't
nothing.
just like a blank stare.
All right. I guess I'm that old now.
I mean, I guess like it can't mean nothing. I mean, I wonder like what the lower limit of that is. Like, you know, we could say
nothing to them. It's nothing.
We could say like Vietnam means nothing to us, but you're still lying. Like it exists. You know about it. Like
it exists and it became like a butt of a fucking joke.
Probably have thoughts about it. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh yeah, we've never lost a war. Are you sure about that?
Hashtag Iran? Never mind. I'm not getting political.
Iran. He made his own Iran.
Cost us $300 billion.
Didn't it? What was it? What was the billions that it cost to like? It was like 8 billion or 20 billion of blowing stuff up, and then 300 billion of putting it back together. Is that it?
And the lives lost.
There's 13 service members.
School of kids,
I think. School of kids. 100 Iranian schoolgirls. We lost it. Like, I mean, this is definitely like a little morbid, but it kind of puts the number of American service members that we've lost into perspective. When I think it was a comparable number. I think it was like 8 that died in that B-52 crash.
It was like 8 or 7 or 8, yeah.
Like yesterday. It's like
yeah,
most of the 13 that were killed by Iran, and they didn't even need to help us. We just have an old airplane. Like, oh yeah, you're worried about the 13 service members that were killed in Iran. How many service members have been killed by the Osprey?
Don't worry about it.
20, 30. Like, we have dangerous airplanes. We shouldn't, like, that doesn't excuse Iran killing our service members. It also doesn't excuse us giving them a reason to kill our service members. They didn't have to die, and it's a tragedy that they did, and their like families should be compensated for someone else's incompetence, whether it's keeping a hold of old airplanes or stupidly designed airplanes for too long, or if it's starting wars we shouldn't start. I think hot take, war bad.
Grayson, what about the economy?
The wartime economy? Yeah, that's doing so well for normal Americans. We love a wartime economy. It always helps normal Americans.
The Dow looks great.
Doesn't just help rich people. Oh yeah, the Dow is so helpful for normal Americans. For sure. Totally doesn't just help the rich people.
Yep. That's going to be me one day, so I gotta help them now.
Hey, it'll be you one day if, you know, if you screw over as many people as they did, maybe.
Yeah. Anyways, recently was invited to a party over the weekend that I went to a party. And at this party, we celebrated the crowning achievement of graduating middle school. Oh. And it makes me wonder, like, where does it end? Participation trophy parties now? No, participation trophy parties now, like middle school grad party.
I feel like in some ways college is a participation trophy too now.
Oh yeah. We said that and someone yelled at us, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, I'll say it again. What good is a college degree doing you these days? They're gonna disqualify it and say you got it with AI, and now it's worthless.
It's like, yeah. I had to like spend half of a Sunday going to a party, which is fine, but it's like a middle school party. Now I'm out $50. You have to give a gift. What's next? Like a kindergarten graduation party, a preschool graduation party.
Yeah, you don't
What's
you
the
don't like
deal with that?
graduate from middle school. It's just like
You
an
just do it.
arbitrary line. It's just like we picked a line where one should stop and the next one should start, but it doesn't mean anything yet. You don't
We're
get
just
anything for
throwing
it.
parties for things that are supposed to happen anyway. And it's like,
They
I
used
took
to
a
be
dump
birthday
today.
parties.
Parties at 3.
It used to be birthday parties. I mean, you could have a party for like things that matter, like a birthday or
Birthday's
graduating
fine.
high school.
High school is fine. College is fine. Middle school.
Like, do people not go to high school? Like, is that you're celebrating you graduated from middle school in case you don't go to high school? I feel like that's dropped. Like, that used to be a thing.
When I was a lad, a young man in the 90s, raised Catholic, had my first communion, had a party, 2nd grade. Yeah, I got a lot of gifts, and my cousin saw this and said, "You know what? He wasn't really raised religious, but he's like, if I do that, then I can have a party too and get gifts." And he did it
For your confirmation.
No, for he just decided to have his own communion. Communion is a different sacrament than confirmation, Grayson.
Yeah.
Parties.
But you got a party for what?
First communion.
For first communion, okay. And he wanted one too. He just threw himself.
He wanted the money, so he went through with it, and then we had a party and we got gifts.
Nice,
genius move.
Just write him a card. I don't know. Just, at a certain point, you gotta get wise to the con.
Yeah.
Here's your card. Here's your card. I drew you a drawing. Put it on your fridge.
There you go. Speaking of the end, as this podcast
nephew,
the podcast end is rapidly approaching. I was looking through some previous episodes, and you had a rant about Wendy's AI drive-thru.
Oh my God.
You went off on it. And you know what? Recently, I went to Wendy's AI drive-thru, and I thought it was amazing.
Did you have a good time at the Wendy's AI drive-thru?
Yeah. No problems at all. It was so easy. I don't know what your problem was. You were not happy.
That Wendy's. I think it was just that Wendy's. I will say I did have a better experience at a different AI drive-thru. I think it was Taco Bell. I don't go to drive-thrus very. I think it was Taco Bell. I don't go to drive-thrus very often, but that was, that was one of the reasons I stopped going as much. I go even less after the Wendy's thing. And
scarred.
After that, at some point, I have no idea when it would have been, but I did go to one and it was good. So I know they can be good. They just need to give a shit and like try. This was actually part of my take originally too. My original take was that like I'm not against like fundamentally the use of AI in a drive-thru. The thing that I'm slightly against it. The thing that really made me mad that time was that it was a worse experience than just paying a person to do it. And there was so many people leaving the drive-thru because it wasn't working that it cost the store money probably for that whole day or the week until they fixed it, right? Like, you not only like chose to pay a person who needs food and shelter to survive. So you're like making material conditions for the average American worse by not paying for people to do that. And you are also making the experience of the people who want to give you money worse. And if I can excuse one of them as like I'm black pilled and doomed, it's like, well, whatever, everything sucks. I can get like nihilistic about one of those things. But when it's both of them at the same time, that's when I get just like, I'm mad, but like mad that they're stupid. Like greed, I can understand. Stupidity is avoidable. I'm not mad you're greedy. I'm mad you're greedy and stupid. I understand greed. Like, okay, it's not gonna ruin my day. We're surrounded by corporate greed all of every day.
Yeah.
Like, I'm jaded to that at this point. It's when it like materially affects me because of the like stupidity of the greed. That's just like, okay, who is this for? Who's this helping?
Me.
Stop.
I loved it.
Well, the new ones, I mean, if they work, sure, whatever. New late stage of capitalism, whatever. the robots can take my order. It won't lower the price of your meal. I just hope anyone listening knows that.
It won't.
It won't. They're not going to lower the prices for this. It's purely just to raise their profits. There's literally no other reason for AI replacing basically any employee at any company, including drive-thrus. It's not going to make your product cheaper.
Nope.
You're already paying for it. Why would they lower the price? You're paying for it.
We're the suckers.
We're all suckers. It's all consumption and labor is coercive under capitalist systems. You want food? Buy it. You want housing? Buy it. You want to move freely about the world? Pay. Or
Sounds
walk.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work anymore, Grayson. That's the problem.
No one wants to work. I saw a Reddit post that was really funny about that. It was a person wearing a tank top that said no amount of work will ever be as no amount of work will ever pay as good as unemployment feels.
Very true.
No job will ever pay as good as unemployment feels.
Yeah.
No one wants to work anymore, Vinny. They just don't want to work. It's like they're not getting paid enough to do it. And that why would they want to be underpaid?
Fucking liberals. Anyways, you recently you went to San Antonio.
I did go to San Antonio.
You got on a plane and you flew to San Antonio.
Yep.
It was correct me if I'm wrong, you were one of the last Spirit Airlines customers. Is that true?
I was the second to last.
Oh,
Spirit
so
Airlines.
you did fly Spirit. That's what my notes
no,
say.
No, I flew I think Delta back and American South. I flew Southwest down and Delta back.
I am going to San Antonio next week, and I'm doing the reverse.
You're flying Delta
down and Southwest up.
Yep. They had a bunch of good connections with Southwest. I had to meet up with some family members in Maryland. BWI.
Oh, yeah, I know BWI. I'm very familiar with BWI. That's where you fly out when you deploy. You fly out of BWI. Yep. There's a local Chili's at a hotel that we go to.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay, airport. Oh, I don't hate that airport.
It's all right. I think the worst airport I've ever been to was probably in DC. I did not like that. Was it Dulles?
Dulles, probably.
I think it was Dulles. I did not like that airport.
No.
Felt dated and just not for me.
BWI is very I give it like a 6 out of 10. It's just like an okay, nothing airport.
What day did you fly down to Texas? Was it a Monday?
I flew down on a Friday morning, extremely early.
You flew down on a Friday? You were there for the weekend? And when was the work thing?
I think it was a Friday. It was either a Thursday or a Friday. I think I took. Okay. I might have taken the Thursday off. I definitely took the Friday off.
Was the airport packed?
No. So I flew down at like 5 a.m. on a Friday. Okay. So flying like extremely early in the morning, it's not my first choice, but whatever. But it was very painless. I was also flying out of Logan, which is a great airport.
Yeah, so it's good. I like Logan.
It's also painless. They're very, very efficient, very quick, clean. Like it's a great airport.
Did you do any sightseeing in San Antonio?
We did. We
did you see the Alamo?
I did see the Alamo.
Isn't it? What a beaut, huh? Just middle of a city, a house.
Yep.
That's it.
Stucco looking building plopped in the middle of a city.
Remember the Alamo?
Certainly. Yeah. Here's to the Alamo. Remember how we took Texas from Mexico.
Hell yeah. Did you see a bunch of kids in their blues? The Air Force blues?
Did
walking
I see?
Around?
I did.
Because Lackland,
Army,
Air Force base of training is in San Antonio.
Yeah, well, so I was down in San Antonio for the did we talk about this last time?
No, you hadn't gone last time.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I went down for a ceremony that was on Saturday during the day at some point. It was for the casing of the colors for U.S. Army South. Because U.S. Army South was dissolved and rolled into CENTCOM, I think, or Western Hemisphere Command. And it was the Sixth Army and USARSO. And the base commander for Fort Sam Houston, which is part of Greater Joint Base San Antonio.
Yep.
Joint Base San Antonio has Fort Sam Houston, which is the headquarters for U.S. Army South, which is now decommissioned. So now it is just a base, I guess. They still have all the same ops and mission, but the mission changed slightly because it's Western Hemisphere Command now. But yeah, they shuttered it and cased the colors. It was a lovely ceremony. They did the Army band and a couple speeches from a 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star general. Very cool.
Did they fold the flag? Is what they call it.
They didn't. I think they kind of folded it, or they kind of rolled it up. They left it on the flagpole. It was the 9 foot tall flagpole that they have in the back of rooms usually, and they didn't really fold it as much as
I think it's called folding the flag though when they close a mission or something.
Yeah, they did that. They did something with the flag. They put a multicam, like a gray multicam bag over the entire flagpole with the flag on it still. It's kind of funny.
God, so dramatic.
I guess that's technically in a case now. They cased the colors. I guess that counts. But yeah, it was. I also we were chatting because so the reason I was invited was because one of my ancestors was on the wall of fame of 6 previous base commanders for that base, while he was the commanding officer for the 6th Army in 1947, I want to say, from 1947 to 1949. He was the General Edward Hale Brooks was the base commander. He was a 2-star at the time.
Yeah.
Finished his career as a 4-star. Led a bunch of operations before that in World War II in relation to D-Day. And one of the armored divisions that was he was leading one of the armored divisions as a 2-star or 1-star, I forget. But yeah, his storied history of my family and one of my ancestors.
Interesting. Your brother didn't go as a former Marine?
No, he's busy being a slumlord.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's buying.
Good for him.
I got some hot takes about him too. Yeah, he's using. Actually, would be interested in your thoughts about this. He's using.
I'm gonna say save it for the next one because
you don't want to talk about it?
No, because we're already at 33 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well,
and I don't want to.
He owns a bunch of property and makes passive income off of it.
Hell yeah, that's the dream. Unemployment.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, and he's also using his army or his Marines. What are they called? The loans that you get.
Is he getting a VA home loan?
Yeah, no, he takes up a VA home loan for a new property, lives in it for the minimum amount of time legally allowable. It's a year. Yeah, it's 1 year. Lives in it for 1 year, takes out a home equity line of credit on the equity he built during that year and uses that as a down payment for the next one and takes out a new VA loan.
I'm going to say, in the world we live in, whatever money you get.
It's making a problem materially worse for people who want to buy homes because he's buying them up and then renting them.
Is he doing this in Maine?
Yeah.
Is there a lot of opportunity in Maine for renters, like rural Maine?
I guess. Yeah.
Come here. You can do your heroin here. Come on down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I charge by the hour.
He takes fentanyl for payment. He owns a duplex.
If it's not
I
think, it's a good deal. You can flip it pretty easy.
He owns a duplex in somewhere that there's duplexes and a nice house in the middle of Bangor and a little cottage on a lake. He keeps that one, but he uses that one for Airbnbs. The cottage actually makes pretty good money apparently, something like more than $5,000 a month in the summer, up to like 8,000 a month or something. But yeah, no, he didn't go because he's too busy like being a property manager, making the housing market worse for.
Gotta do it.
Doesn't have to, but he is. But yeah, it was just me, my cousin, and my cousin's dad. So it's technically my great uncle, but you call him my uncle. And my cousin was Army enlisted. I think it was E3 or E4 when he got out. His was injured, so he got out on full injury, and he was like itching while we were in civvies in the room with a 4-star the whole time we were sitting in the. He was like, "Man, I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble any second. This feels wrong." I'm like, you're fine. You're not in anymore. You got out. You don't need to like stand at attention anytime a general walks by. I guess that never leaves you though. Changes you.
Hey, when was the last time you were carded?
Well, the last time I actually was carded in San Antonio when we went. So we went downtown San Antonio and looked at the Riverwalk, which is. Did
you go to is the Hooters still open there? I've been down the Riverwalk.
I don't know if it was. We didn't go to a Hooters, but we passed by a Dick's Last Resort. It was also on the Riverwalk.
Jesus Christ!
It was pretty funny, but we did end up going to this. It was like British Hooters, and I didn't know.
Is it Twin Peaks?
No, I didn't know what I would probably recognize the name if I saw it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was this restaurant that was like based. It was clearly like a British chain or whatever styling, kind of like Hard Rock, but for Britain. And all of the servers were wearing either kilts or plaid skirts.
Was it guys?
Well, the guys were wearing kilts, but
but it was like the British Hooters, or were they were just stacked below the waist?
had a roll of quarters, no, or like a roll of crumpets, I guess.
I got a sock full of batteries right here.
Yeah. No, it was like one male server. It was mostly female servers, but they were all wearing these like plaid tartan mini skirts. And I did not realize when I was bringing my cousin and uncle here, I was like, oh, this is like a cool place. I don't think it was like quite to the level of Hooters. The British are a little more reserved than we are, but it was definitely their equivalent. It was distracting. It was pretty distracting. Like, whoops. Yeah, it's great. The Riverwalk is beautiful though. It's like you're gonna fall in the canal at any second, but don't do it drunk. But it's really pretty.
I haven't been there in forever. My wife and I never get carded anymore.
I got carded down there though. Yeah.
And we have like a local liquor store we go to, and they never card us. And then I went there and they carded me. I gotta say,
was it the same guy?
I felt alive again. Just getting carded at a liquor store.
It's cool. Was it the same like person that usually serves you at the liquor store?
They all the same to me. I don't know.
They all. What do you mean by they, Vinny?
I meant what I said.
Gonna get in trouble in the comments.
It makes you wonder at what age does getting carded become a compliment? And I feel like it's now. At this age.
You think it's now? You still kind of have a baby face. I don't know.
Appreciate it.
I guess that isn't still. I guess I'm just now complimenting you. That's all this is.
This is a big long tangent to have you compliment me. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, guys, we got him. We can wrap this up.
We got him.
We got him.
Wrap up the whole pod. No, I get carded when I shave too, because I need this facial hair, or I look also like a baby.
I want to do the mustache. But
I like it.
The military won't let me do the mustache the way I want to do it, so I won't do it until I get out.
Yeah, they make you pull in the sides, right?
Yeah, you got to really get the pedo stash going. And when I was downrange deployed, they didn't give a shit. You could pass the lips, and it's the way I appreciate. But stateside, no, it's the pedo stash. No, thank you.
It's one of those really popular movies, or maybe it's a TV show about like the really like immersive the like the Pacific, or one of those, or Band of Brothers, one of those like immersive military shows. There was one about like the Iraq invasion, Iraq or Afghanistan invasion.
Kill. It's Generation Kill.
Yeah, and they make a whole thing about
the mustache.
Police the mustache and the
those
guys
are Marines.
being
Those are hardcore guys.
Yeah, the Marine Expeditionary Force. This is a really good. It was a show, right?
Yeah, the guy who wrote the book actually committed suicide. Oh, can't say that word on YouTube. He actually ended his life. He's unalived himself.
He unalived himself. Yeah. No, it's a really good show. I like.
I've watched it, and it's. I wasn't in the Marines, guys. Sorry to disappoint, but I did deploy to the Middle East, and it's very similar to that.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care when you're in theater.
Yeah, there ain't
except for
that
one guy, commander, whatever his name.
He was the sergeant major, so his job is to just care about that stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's the one that the hill die on is the mustache.
Mustache.
Picture here.
It's fun. It's a fun one. It's pretty messed up stuff happens, but it's like, the best shows are like that. Chernobyl's got some gross stuff in it too, but Chernobyl's like peak television.
Yeah, thank God that didn't happen.
Chernobyl?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody tell him.
Yeah.
Nobody tell him. Good thing Chernobyl was just a show, right? Yeah. Now it's like leaking again because one of the Russian drones crashed into it.
Yeah, let us seal it up and get more concrete. It's fine.
Just add more concrete. Now the new safe containment like that has the hole in it now. It's called the new safe containment.
Yeah.
It's the largest land-based piece of moving machinery in the world. Like
golly.
The largest moving building, the largest piece of moving machinery in the world on land. And they broke it.
Oops.
They make
they broke it. Use.
It's gonna be crazy. Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna like pay reparations or something? I don't think they will.
Right.
Like,
literally, never hurt anybody.
I saw with Viktor Orban losing. Hungary was the one vote that was stopping the EU from giving this massive loan to Ukraine. So now they're probably gonna issue them the loan if they haven't already. And they're like, one of the terms was like the EU members saying this is such a good deal because we're going to get all the money paid back through reparations when they win the war. Oh, okay. I hope you're right. Wishful thinking.
You know what? I got a dream going right now that I've been thinking of for a couple of years, but I really want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to buy a canoe.
Yeah?
I want a canoe.
It's a good dream. Nice and achievable.
And I told my wife, I'll wait till I retire from my military career before I do it. And,
are you not?
It's like 2 years away.
Oh, because you were gonna. Yeah.
I really want to get the canoe and just go out on our lake by myself in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a goal. Nice ultralight canoe, cup of coffee on a cold, crisp fall morning.
Beautiful. I feel like canoe technology has come a long way.
It definitely has. You can get a nice Kevlar canoe now. It's really light.
Yeah.
But they're like $3-4 grand, unfortunately.
Have you seen the origami one?
Yeah, the one that, I don't know if I want one that folds up like that. I think I'd rather just get a solid ultralight.
just get the Kevlar. Go Ocean Gate and get it with carbon fiber.
Perfect. I'm not going deep in the water. It's fine. It won't implode on me.
It's made of carbon fiber. It could never break. What do you mean?
Does it come with a Logitech controller to navigate it?
Yeah.
I need the Logitech controller.
The Logitech controller is important, I think.
That's all you need.
Just get a carbon fiber, get it real nice and light. Are you going to do like a roof or are you going to trailer or?
I'd roof rack it.
Roof rack? Yeah.
Yeah, I just need a 1 to 2 person canoe. Something small.
What kind of, what's your car these days?
3 times. It's a Grand Highlander. That's the family car.
Ah, yes.
I got the Corolla still, but.
Yeah. Yeah, you could put a nice roof rack and canoe up there. You would definitely only use it like 5 times though.
That's enough. That's enough, I think, to achieve my dreams.
What do you think that is per what's the cost per use if you only use it 5 times?
We'll say conservatively $3,500. Not counting all the accessories I'll have to buy.
Or is that the total cost?
That's just the canoe.
Oh yeah. So what's your cost per if you use it 5 times your cost per each of those 5 uses?
I think that'll end up being $700 a trip.
Like 7. So
I better get my money's worth then.
So you could just rent.
Where do I break even? How do I
You
leave in the
you
name
can
of your
just
Chuck
rent.
contractor, and then they can let me know how I can itemize this to make it a little more manageable.
You got to factor O and P into your Canoe
I use it
revenue
25
stream.
times. Is that enough? Does that break even?
Well, you gotta. It's breaking even against what? You have to have something to compare it to.
140 if I use it 25 times.
So look up the cost of renting a canoe, and then compare it against the cost of just renting it.
Oh my god, renting! You crushing my dreams here.
When does it become cheaper than renting a canoe?
I don't know, Grayson. I don't know. This
How
is
many
just
times?
This is a fantasy.
You
crushing it, friggin' math into this money.
Vinny climbed through 4 miles of canoe store to find his heaven on the other side.
This podcast is coming to an end.
Do you think we'll know? Are you going to Google it, or did you not? Are you not going to find out?
I'm not Googling nothing. This is a dream. Okay. I don't want her to crush my dream.
No, you're right. It is more important to have the dream than to know what it costs.
Yeah.
And I think I'm always saying that. And I think we should make that the slogan of the pod now for the last episode.
More
important to have your dream than to know what it costs.
Yep.
Because all dreams come to an end after those 5 uses of your canoe.
This podcast was once a dream for me. I did it. I don't know if it's a dream now, but
we've made it.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck? No. Don't be stuck. We'll innovate. I'm
going to try and get Derek on the last one.
I think we can do it.
I'm going to book him on my calendar here.
There was a lot of speeches at that wedding about what a ride or die he is, how he'll drop everything.
I wasn't there for the speeches. Sorry, I missed that.
There was a bunch of speeches about how he'll drop everything and fly out to you on a whim to make sure you're okay. And I think we could put that to the test.
That's a good IOU. There you go.
Yeah. I heard those speeches, Derek.
Drop everything you for 45 minutes, Derek. Can you do
the last episode of the pod. You can afford 45 minutes. Come on. You can do it.
Yeah. Well, it is now 6:03 p.m. and I have to go to dinner because I have to put my daughter down in an hour.
You have a lovely dinner and a good night.
We'll see. Well, hopefully. Until next time, 2 weeks maybe. I don't know. I'm gone next week for work.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Hopefully my ceiling will be back on my kitchen.
No, you're fucked.
Chuck,
I almost hit.
If you're listening, you know
he definitely is.
You know who you are. Put my ceiling back. Do it. All right.
I'm gonna hit stop. Goodbye, Ted.
Have a
Thanks
good
for listening,
dinner.
Ted.
Thanks for all of our listeners. We love you.
Bye.
If you can dream it, you can do it.